Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, Cypher Providence, back at it again with another review. Um, to preface this one, though, I will start off by saying, I was supposed to be, doing a movie review on the, uh, movie, Suspiria, I think is what it's called. I was gonna do one on the original and then on the remake that came out in 2018, but I unfortunately wasn't feeling the movie, or maybe it's just kind of my mood, but I wasn't really feeling the movie. So I decided to switch the movie out, and I ended up landing on 12-hour shifts. I honestly, I saw this on YouTube, and so I was interested in it, and I heard it was at least like horror adjacent, so I decided to check it out. And so, yeah, I watched it. Also, stay till the end of the video because I do have some slight news on what's to be coming after this whole Halloween horror movie marathon is over with. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So, this movie was released in 2020, and despite it being like an actual like full-on length like movie and everything, this does have like feelings of like a slight indie movie. This is like a full-blown movie, but because of like based off of like what was happening on the time in the world and whatnot, it heavily feels like it's an indie movie that was made by smaller developers, which I really like, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. It also has a wrestling legend, Mick Foley, and if you know anything about me, you know that I am a huge wrestling fan. So seeing Mick Foley in this was a huge W. Overall, the movie's a lot of fun. It has like its hilarious moments. All the characters are flawed. They're relatable in some aspects, but not too relatable, because I personally would not do some of the things that they've done, but I can relate to them and like kind of the reasons why they do what they do and whatnot. And overall, I really liked that about the movie, how it was a dark comedy that's slightly horror adjacent, and how the characters were all funny, and they all had like their own moments. Like each individual character that was spotlighted in this movie had their own moments, and I feel like those characters either did well whenever they were given a moment, or they had a few funny lines that I found funny. Some of the highlight characters that we have are basically like your three main characters of the film, being Mandy, the nurse right here, Karen, who is like the, I wouldn't say secondary main character, but she's like actually I'd say she's a third main character. And then we have Regina, who's the cousin of the main character, and that would be our second main character. These three characters in particular are like the funniest and have like the best lines and moments throughout the whole film, and I really like that. I really like their characters and how funny they were, and I like their own interactions between each other, especially like when towards the like, I'm pretty sure it's like the 1 hour, like 58-minute ish mark, we finally get like all three of the characters meeting up, because Mandy and Karen, they're both nurses at this hospital, and they interact throughout the whole film. But Regina is a character who doesn't really who we don't really see interact with Karen so much, but when they all come together, they all have like amazing scenes. And the preface for this movie basically is that the characters, the character of Mandy has like this drug addiction, and then so to pay off for her drug vices, she and her cousin Regina sell off stolen organs, and then they sell them so they could get money, and then Regina could pay Karen, the front desk nurse, so she could slide her some drugs under the table and all that. And so seeing them all interact after everything they've gone through throughout this whole film, because of what they do for their vices and everything and whatnot was cool to see, and I really like that. Um, Despite like me saying it's horror adjacent, it doesn't really have like it doesn't entirely feel like a horror movie. Of course, there are aspects to it that kind of do, but this is more just like a dark comedy than anything. Like it has its horror moments, but I would more so label this in the column of a dark comedy than a horror movie. But I had fun with it, so I decided to include it on the horror movie marathon list anyway. Um, on top of that, um, the score for this movie was really nice. I really enjoyed the score. It was a lot of fun. The music in this was peak. It was pretty awesome. And like throughout the scenes, we have like we get moments where the characters have like their own little like not necessarily soundtrack, but they have like their own like parts of the film where they have like uh this choiry kind of music going in the background that sounds really nice for the scenes. And then there's this one song that's like a church gospel song, which I'm not really big on religion, but I really enjoyed the song. I really liked it. Honestly, depending if they have like a version of that song that's like sung by the characters in this film, or the characters that sing the song in this film, if they have like a full version of that, I might check it out because I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's basically it. This is gonna be one of my shorter reviews because I was just having a good time. It was just like a junk food movie, but like in a good way, where it's like in this situation, I'm actively looking forward to the junk food, and I'm like, it's like a piece of candy, pop in my mouth, and I'm having fun with it, you know, and I'm enjoying the flavor of the candy and all that. And so overall, I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Really solid movie, fun to watch. Wasn't too crazy, wasn't too interesting, especially coming off of the high that was Behind the Mask. But overall, yeah, just solid movie overall. Now to get into our big announcements. I will be after this whole month is over. I have some plans in the work to kind of change up my video making style and my editing style. So either by the end of this month, or actually, I don't want to say by the end of this month, just in case, because I want time to learn how to do all the editing stuff. So I won't say the end of this month. Potentially next year, I should start implementing more editing styles and whatnot into my videos after I figure out exactly what I want to do and whatnot. And so yeah, be looking out for that. And on top of that, I have this slightly big project that should hopefully that I'm gonna try and do or figure out a way to do it within the coming week or so, because I'm going to a concert this upcoming week, and I kind of want to do like a vlog style video on my concert. And so I'll be trying to make a video out of that. That'll probably use some of the editing stuff that I'm going to be working on. So it might be like a prototype editing style video for me, so I can learn what I want to do with it, but also still make my vlog video out of my concert. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all the update stuff. I'll keep you posted up on everything. And with that, the video's pretty much over. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll have my socials at the end of the video, so be sure to follow that, so you could be kept up to date on things if I don't just outwardly say it on my videos. And yeah, peace. Stay pimpin', pimps.